Life is just always mysterious and surprising, and you never know what's around the next corner.
From Tokyo to New York, the world mourns the loss of the man behind the most revolutionary inventions of the digital age. From the Mac to the iPod, Steve Jobs' remarkable vision changed the world and the way we live.
They can hear us right now. How many? Raise your hand if you have an iPod, an iPad, an iPhone. I mean, look at that. That's impact in a very real sense.
In Hong Kong, a fan poignantly changed the Apple logo byte to the silhouette of Steve's face. On Twitter, the loss of Steve Jobs is the #3 trend amongst followers. Ashton Kutcher, who has been relatively quiet recently, tweeted, quote, "I never thought I could be so busted up about the loss of someone I never met." It's worth noting that at first glance, Ashton somewhat resembles Jobs in his earlier years.
So watch and see how we handle IBM. I mean, Big Brother.
But it was Noah Wyle who actually played the Apple founder in the 1999 TNT TV movie Pirates of Silicon Valley. The network will pay tribute with a special presentation of the movie tonight at 8 p.m. Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg, who perhaps took a cue from Jobs' casual attire during company presentations, said, quote, "Thanks for showing that what you build can change the world." Jobs' inventions also revolutionized the way we listen to music, with the iPod and iTunes making the CD obsolete. According to editor-in-chief of Maxim magazine Joe Levy, the iPod inspired people to pay for musical downloads again.
It was the iPod that made it simple, that gave us one place to go to get the music for 99 cents, and one device that held 5,000 songs.
It's fitting Steve named his company Apple after the Beatles' recording company, Apple Records. He told 60 Minutes they were the inspiration for how he ran his entire operation.
My model of business is the Beatles. You know, they were four very talented guys who kept each other's kind of negative tendencies in check. They balanced each other, and the total was greater than the sum of the parts. And that's how I see business.
Weaved into almost every industry, even the attorneys defending Conrad Murray relied just today on their iPad to present evidence.
There was a time many moons ago when we actually had photographs as opposed to digital renderings and iPads.
Think different was not just a clever Apple slogan, but the way Jobs lived his life. He dropped out of Portland, Oregon's Reed College after only 6 months, but still succeeded in turning a garage computer operation into a multi-billion-dollar industry. In this rare footage from his first TV interview, his raw curiosity in the way things work is poignantly captured.
God, look at that. Look, I'm on television. Hey. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, it is.
Hard to believe, Jobs was fired by Apple in 1985, but he went on to buy what he would later call Pixar Films from George Lucas, transforming the company into a leader of computer animation with Toy Story.
I was basically fired from Apple when I was 30, and was invited to come back 12 years later. So that was difficult when it happened, but maybe the best thing that ever happened to me. There wouldn't be a Pixar if that hadn't happened.
But the one thing his genius could not conquer was pancreatic cancer. During a Stanford University commencement speech in 2005, the fiercely private Jobs made only one of a few comments ever on facing death.
No one wants to die. Even people who want to go to heaven don't want to die to get there. And yet, death is the destination we all share. No one has ever escaped it. Stay hungry, stay foolish. Thank you all very much.